This is a shipment for a level 2. You have two different sparkling wine that come from the same region because they both come from Langhe. And I believe that the Natale Simonetta and Enrico della Piana, 5 miles, 4 miles one from the other. Barbaresco is a really small area. Huh? Just, everyone is talking about Barolo and Barbaresco. You think like it's like Los Angeles, but it's actually an area that is like, it's not more than 6 miles, the entire area, or 5. And in this case, we're talking about the sparkling comes from vineyards that are in the area, not like in Rizzi, where they come from Alta Langa, which is south or like 40 kilometers south of Barbaresco area, 25, not 30 kilometers, and which means like 15 miles. Natale Simonetta, he's an incredible, skillful, and talented guy. I can possibly say that I was the one that discovered this winemaker, Piero Guido, of course, and Cat de Piran, which is the official distributor. But nobody really cared about this guy like 10, 15 years ago, because he comes from outside. He comes from Varese. You think about Langa. Langa is really, people are like, like it's like Utah. People they stay in their own village, and foreigners I've seen like something you have to be scared of. And so Natale took a while to find his own way and own path in an area that is kind of a closed mind. And now everyone is talking about Natale, because when you have quality, you win. And he makes incredible Barbaresco. He weights his wines. It means that, sometimes, there are some, if you want to subscribe to collectors, sometimes we put his special 15 years old reserve, 20 years old reserve. It means that he weighed the Barbaresco 20 years in the cellar. But he also have this strange wild side of sparkling, and he started to produce a sparkling wine like 7-8 years ago. At the beginning, the wines were so, but I could see that there were a bit of a potential. He also do Nebbiolo sparkling, and he do, of course, sparkling with Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. And the characteristic of this wine that are not yeasty centered, as you probably understood. I don't like strongly yeasty type of flavor unless we're talking about Krug and Dom Perignon, which I have my ideas on Dom Perignon too. But in sparkling, when the yeast is predominant, usually the wine's a bit flat. You like the first glass, you love the first glass, you somehow like the second, and you get rid of the third. Wine, when you have a pure non-dosé type of wine, you have a palate that can follow the end of the bottle perfectly. And I like also this essential label that he makes. It's kind of a creative, although it needs a label. And this is just a beautiful sparkling, and in my opinion, has got the thickness and the complexity that can go all night long, all day long with the meal that you are choosing to pair it with. So I will not give you any pairing suggestion for this one, because it could go, as long as it's not a dessert and a strong acidic food, it's absolutely incredible. I will actually say this is possibly one of the most interesting sparkling wine I've been trying the last 5 years from north of Italy.